All right, so this is a partner product name, Chinese symbols, model Chinese symbols.
Why not?
Let's see, model is showing SP-600-A. It's quite heavy to be as small as it is. So I'm kind of interested to see. There's a power button hiding on the bottom. This looks like kind of old school touchscreen, like some of the first touchscreen stuff. It's pretty hard. So yeah, I say pretty heavy. I mean, one-handed is pretty heavy. So let's turn into this to see if it's got any goodies in there.
Oh man. Rock bottle on the track, boy.
Told you about testing those, so let's test them. A couple of them stuck, but like barely. As you can see, they fall off when you shake it. So set them a little separate because they are not steel. For show. All right, this piece over here looks like it slides out. It's a credit card reader. Nice. We'll unplug that and set it aside. See what we can find in that in a little while. A couple more big screws. Piece of plastic, and again, y'all can see the little grommets all over the place. They're normally brass if that's something you want to go after. It'll take a whole lot of your time though. A whole lot. Alright, here we go. Got a piece right there. Won't let go. Turn it loose. That was just that connection for that DVD drive we took out. So let's go through here, start pulling some screws, and see where it leads us. Little speaker. Dropping screws in my lap. It's got 2 screws attaching it, and I'm not worried about that little thing. Clip some of these wires and get them freed up. Pull the plugs on them. Get them out the way. Oh, look at there, there's gold on that. We'll be searching for that when it goes inside. There's gold in that one. Looks like we're going to have to pull the rest of these to get it free. We'll go ahead and cut these off. That looks like it's ready to come out. Maybe. Cut that off. So we're going to go back through the wires anyway. This is one of those great big old boogers. Absolutely love it. Yeah. Probably causes cancer. You grow an extra arm or who knows what. But anyway, they're fun to play with. Let's see what we got here. It doesn't seem to want to let go. Is there something hidden? I don't see it. I may just have to pry it up out of there. Come on now. There we go. All right. So that's going. That one is going to the front screen for all the touch screen stuff. So I'm gonna leave that alone. We'll go back to this. Because we know from experience there's a high peripheral board on the back. Won't take the other side off. We'll pull the wires. Wrong one. Well, somewhere. Okay, so apparently none of my screwdrivers are going to really work for that, so we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Just rip it off of there. Yes, we are losing some gold doing that, but they don't seem to want to work any other way. put this back down. Set it back in the screen. And send it on its way. Alright, this is the high grade peripheral board. No gold. What this right here does, that's got gold. And high grade peripheral. Alright, so let's start going back through this stuff. Y'all see me do enough wire and cutting ends off. Y'all have kind of got that down, I'm sure. Y'all don't want to sit there and watch me do that. So this was the credit card reader. See any gold, and apparently that's just a connection board. It's not really anything on it. So I'm not exactly sure what's in this. I've seen one or two before, so I don't know what to tell you on them, if there's any gold or anything of any real value to them. I still have to do some research on them to figure them out myself. Exactly sure what's holding it in. I think it's just slid down in there and popped into place, to be honest with you. There we go. But this is what it looks like. So we definitely have some wire, and then we have this piece here, which is going to be something. This is epoxied in. So I'm not really positive what to do with that, other than cut the wire off the back side and send it with the wire. So I'll add that to a look at later item area. Like I said, there's nothing on that. Put that shred. So, this is basically a computer board or brain of it. Backside, we've got a lot of IC chips, or a few IC chips, maybe not a lot, but a few MLCCs hidden in there. There's a little copper right there. A couple little nuggets. We got gold showing through here. So we're gonna flip it over. We've got gold showing here. So we're gonna have to test the board because it's got gold showing. So we're gonna have to scratch it a little bit and see if there's gold underneath. It may be completely covered in gold. We're gonna want to recover that gold if possible. Crystal oscillators. Again, that's one of those chips with that glass window that doesn't have much gold in it. A bunch of IC chips, different places. You got some gold pins here and there and other places. Those are not, but these are and these. So I mean, this is basically a computer board. You'll have gold pins in those. And of course we have RAM, and everybody loves RAM. And it takes about, I think, 75 complete RAM sticks to equal a gram of gold. But there'll be gold in this too. So some more copper. Of course, we know with computer boards we don't want to take that. So yeah, halfway decent board. Might be real decent if we scratch it and see there's gold underneath. Come inspect it. Let us know what it's about. You sure are lazy. You just fall down on the job all the time. What am I gonna do with you, huh? But yeah, kind of a. I mean, it's a regular computer board. It's an integrated circuit, basically. Is what it is for a computer board. So this goes to shred with batteries. This goes with RAM. So I think the only thing we haven't looked at. Basically, some of these ends have gold in them, so you'll have to go through those, separate them, put your wire with your wire. And then we have this big old heat sink here. It's got a nice, it's got a couple boogers on it. It's got a nice chunk of copper down here on the bottom. So you can probably heat it and separate it, and then take all of these pieces of aluminum and put them aside separately as well, because that's it's quite a bit of weight by itself. So I would think that's definitely worth separating and getting that apart. And that's some real good extruded aluminum. So very few do I worry about taking apart, but that's going to be one of them. Anyway, basically that's pretty much it for those. We got a couple of them out of this last pickup. They're kind of nice, I think. I won't get rich from them, but they are kind of nice. Hope y'all enjoy it.